What's up, guys? So I recently broke my Xbox One controller, and I ordered some new bumpers. I already put them in, but the first video I filmed trying to put them in was really kind of crappy because I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm going to take it apart again and show you guys how to replace these bumpers. I'll just take them out, put them back in right there. So yeah, I'm just going to start taking it apart. So the first thing we need to do is take these little plates off right here. So I have this little tool that I ordered on Amazon. It came with two screwdrivers and 2 sets of bumpers. Now I'll probably link that below in the description, so you can check that out if you really want to get something to fix your bumpers on your Xbox controller. I don't know how normal it is to break them, but it happened to me. So yeah. So first thing you do is you want to stick this under here, and don't worry, there's no components under that. It's kind of like just for looks. Once you stick it under there, you hear some clicking. Just kind of force it in, just like that, and that should do it. So you got all the clips. Make sure that they're all good. None of them are broken, so that's good. You can set that aside, and that's what it looks like underneath. We can go over to the other side. Just stick your little pry tool up under there. So once you start hearing the clicks, then you know that you're in the right place. And there's the second one. All the clips are still in good condition. It's a little dirty, but none of them broke, so that's good. So now you want to take the battery out, and you have 5 screws to remove here. So what you want to do is find your screwdriver. This one, it came with the kit that I ordered. It's one of those star type bits, so that's what fits these screws. It also came with a smaller version, but I haven't had to use the smaller version, so we'll see if I have to. Alright, so there's a screw here, right there. There's one here. There's another one here, down at the bottom corner, and also one right here in the middle that you have to break this little sticker to get to. So I'm just going to take all those out. Alright, so after you've unscrewed the screws, I'm sure you can see them there and here and right there and there and there. You should probably flip it over. They're going to fly everywhere, aren't they? I don't know where that one went. Okay, so you could flip it over. Just put your screws somewhere safe. Obviously, I didn't do too well with that. And this little front plate should just pop off, just like this. You can set that aside. And this is what you're left with. So obviously, these are the 2 buttons that would be broken on your controller. And the way that I have figured out to pop them off is to stick your little pry tool that comes with the package that I wrote right here. Just pop that up like that. And then once that's popped up, you can kind of put it right here, and you just, well, it's kind of easy actually. You just kind of pop it up and then just pop it off just like that. Alright, so if you don't have bumpers, you'll be left with this piece right here, and this piece is what covers the Xbox button, and most likely you'll have something that looks like this, which are the broken bumpers. As you can see, this is the one that broke off. It's no longer connected right there, so we need to replace this one. So you'll have, my set came with 2 of these. They fit right into the slot under here, so you basically just put them in. You see there's two little pegs in there, so you just want to, yeah, that's how you do it, I'm sure. Maybe just slide them in, make sure all the edges are in, and that's how you put them in. They're closed up right there, so they're not going to fall out either. They're kind of locked in. So once you have that, you want to try to put those back onto the controller. So I will advise you, this little guy, the what is this, the pairing button, it likes to fall out because its little button is right here, but it is a separate piece, so you just have to slide it back into this little groove right here, and it's good. Alright, so make sure that this little button has not fallen out. It's kind of in a little slot right there, but if it falls out, you just put it back in. Obviously it's important because you can't pair to an Xbox without it. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put this whole setup back on. The way I found to do it is just kind of push that on, then go to the back, make sure those are in their right place, and then once this is kind of held in place like this, you want to make sure that your button, these arms right here, as you can see, that's not in the right place right there. It needs to be under this gap. So you just kind of move it up like that, put it under. Same thing on this side, move it up and then put it back under, and that should put everything in their place. There you go. It snaps right in place when you've done it the right way. Everything's in place. The buttons click. Now all you have to do is put it back together. So now you take your front plate, you just slip it back over, and there's like no resistance to it. It just kind of slides on over. Alright, so once you flip it back over, you take your screws, one of them's still in the middle right there, and you just screw them back in, basically. It's kind of simple. As you can see, all 4 screws are in, all 5 screws are in. You got this one, middle, and the symmetrical sides, right here too. And so all 5 of those are screwed in. Last step, well, not last step, you still have to put the battery back in, but that's not really a step. You just put these in place, pop them on, take your battery, put it where it needs to go, test out the buttons. Sometimes they get caught up on a little ledge in there and you just gotta move them back, and they seem to click rather well. It's all solid, put together. Have our trash pieces here, you can just throw those away, and we're good. It should turn on. There you go. It's not gonna pair, my Xbox isn't here, but that's it. That's how you fix the bumpers on your Xbox One controller. Hope this helped. If you liked it, then leave a like and maybe subscribe. See you guys in the next video.